Welcome back. If you love German Shepherds, you're in the right place. These dogs aren't just loyal, they're walking, barking super sensors. They see and hear things we can't even imagine. Today, we're breaking down the top 10 mind-blowing things your German Shepherd can sense that you can't. After this, you'll never look at your dog the same way again. Let's dive into their secret world. Let's start with a real superpower, seeing invisible light. German Shepherds can see ultraviolet UV light, which is totally invisible to us. That plain yellow flower, your dog might see secret UV patterns on it. Their eyes let in more UV, revealing hidden details and glowing trails. This helps them track scents like urine trails in the snow that are invisible to us. It's like they have a built-in blacklight spotting things we'd never notice. So when your dog stares at a wall or plant, they might be seeing something incredible. They're living in a world filled with hidden signs and glowing messages. Next time your dog seems fascinated by nothing, remember, they're seeing a secret world, and that's just the beginning. Now, let's talk about hearing, one of the most incredible senses your German Shepherd possesses. While we humans rely on our ears every day, our canine companions experience a world of sound that's almost unimaginable to us. German Shepherds can hear sounds up to 65,000 hertz, over 3 times higher than humans. That means they can detect high-pitched noises that are completely silent to our ears, opening up a hidden layer of the world. Take dog whistles, for example. To us, they're silent, but to a German Shepherd, they're loud and clear, like a bell ringing in an empty room. This is why trainers use them. They cut through all the background noise. Everyday electronics like TVs, computers, or even a phone charging can emit high-pitched sounds that we never notice. Your dog, however, might be picking up on these subtle noises as well as the faintest squeak of a mouse in the wall or the distant wail of a siren blocks away. This super hearing comes from their wolf ancestors, who relied on it to hunt tiny prey rustling in the grass or moving underground. Even though your German Shepherd may just be a family pet now, that ancient hardware is still very much active. So when your dog suddenly barks at nothing, don't be too quick to dismiss it. They might be reacting to a sound you can't even imagine, a frequency or a faint noise that's completely outside your range. In a busy city or a quiet home, your German Shepherd is always tuned into a secret audio channel, picking up layers of sound that pass right by us unnoticed. Even a muted TV, a mouse scurrying behind the wall, or the hum of distant machinery is part of their rich soundscape. Their world is filled with signals and alerts we'll never hear. So next time your dog perks up for no reason, trust their super hearing. They're not just being dramatic, they're responding to a world of sound that's hidden from us. They're not imagining things, they're just hearing a world you can't. Their ears are like finely tuned antennas, always scanning for the next important sound. That's why they're such elite hunters, even if it's just for squeaky toys or a treat hidden under the couch. Their hearing helps them excel at games, training, and even protecting your home. Their ears are always on, picking up what we miss. So remember, your German Shepherd is living in a world of sound that's richer and more complex than you could ever imagine. German Shepherds are experts at reading your body language. They notice tiny shifts, like a change in posture or a quick glance, and instantly know what you're feeling. You might just think about a walk and your dog's already at the door. They've evolved to decode our every move, making them incredible companions. Their survival depended on understanding humans, so they became master observers. They sense your stress, happiness, or sadness, even if you try to hide it. This deep, nonverbal bond is why they're so in tune with us. You're an open book to your dog, every second of the day. They know you better than you know yourself sometimes. That's the power of thousands of years of partnership. It's not magic, it's their superpower of observation. Distance matters too. When it comes to hearing, not all ears are created equal, and German Shepherds are in a league of their own. German Shepherds can hear sounds from a mile away, 4 times farther than humans. Imagine standing in your backyard and hearing a conversation happening several blocks away, or picking up the faintest rustle of leaves from a distant animal. That's the kind of superpower your dog has. Their ears have 18 powerful muscles, letting them swivel, tilt, and rotate like high-tech satellite dishes. This means they can instantly zero in on the exact direction a sound is coming from, even if it's barely audible to us. With this ability, they build a 3D map of the world using only their hearing. They can sense movement, track footsteps, and even detect the difference between familiar and unfamiliar sounds, all before we have any clue what's happening. That's why your dog barks before you even hear the mail truck or a visitor approaching your home. They're not just being noisy, they're acting as your early warning system. It's not random at all. They're just ahead of the game, picking up on things long before we do. Their world is filled with sounds we can't even imagine. This incredible skill comes from their wild ancestors like wolves, who needed to hear prey and pack mates from far away to survive. Over generations, this super hearing has been passed down and fine-tuned, so when your dog suddenly perks up or reacts before you notice anything, don't dismiss it. Give it a minute and pay attention. They might be alerting you to something important. Chances are you'll soon hear what they already did, maybe a car pulling up, a distant knock, or someone walking by outside. Your dog's ears are always working overtime. They're not psychic, they're just living in the future, acoustically. Their sense of hearing lets them experience the world seconds or even minutes before we do. Their world is much bigger than ours, filled with layers of sound we'll never notice. That's true super hearing, and it's just one of the many reasons German Shepherds are such amazing companions. Now let's talk about their most famous sense, their nose. For German Shepherds, the world is a tapestry of scents, each one telling a different story. While we humans rely mostly on our eyes to interpret the world, dogs experience life primarily through their noses. Every breath they take is filled with information we can't even begin to comprehend. A German Shepherd's sense of smell is up to 100,000 times stronger than yours. That means what might be a faint whiff to you is a vivid, detailed aroma to them. Their noses are so sensitive they can pick up scents that are days or even weeks old, following trails that are completely invisible to us. Imagine detecting a single teaspoon of sugar dissolved in 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools. That's the level of precision we're talking about. For a German Shepherd, this isn't just a party trick. It's a vital skill that helps them track missing people, detect dangerous substances, and even sense changes in human emotions. They have an astonishing 300 million scent receptors in their noses, compared to our mere 6 million. This massive difference gives them a sense of smell that's almost otherworldly. Their noses are so advanced, they can distinguish between individual people, animals, and even objects, just by scent alone. Their brains are built to analyze smells in incredible detail. In fact, the part of a dog's brain devoted to analyzing smells is about 40 times larger than ours, relative to total brain size. This allows them to process and remember thousands of different scents, creating a mental map of their environment. When your dog sniffs a patch of grass, they're not just smelling dirt, they're reading a detailed story. They can tell who was there when they passed by, what they ate, and even how they were feeling. It's like reading a newspaper written in scent. They also have a special organ called the vomeronasal organ, designed specifically for detecting pheromones. This allows them to pick up on chemical signals and emotions that are completely invisible and undetectable to us. Every sniff is like a data download from the world around them. With each inhale, they gather layers of information, building a complex picture of their surroundings. So, when your dog spends ages sniffing during a walk, they're not just dawdling or wasting time, they're gathering vital information, exploring a world of scents that's hidden from us. Their nose is truly their superpower, revealing a hidden world we'll never be able to experience. It's their secret weapon, and it's what makes them such incredible companions, workers, and friends. Believe it or not, your German Shepherd can sense your heartbeat. Their sensitive hearing and ability to feel vibrations let them pick up on your body's rhythms. When you're calm or stressed, your heart and breathing change, and your dog notices. This is why they're amazing service animals for anxiety or PTSD. They can detect a panic attack before you even realize it, and step in to help. They also smell changes in your body chemistry, like adrenaline or cortisol. Your dog combines sound, touch, and scent to know exactly how you're feeling. When they rest their head on your chest, they might be checking in on your heartbeat. It's an intimate, powerful connection. They're truly in tune with your body's rhythm. Ever notice your dog acting weird before a storm or earthquake? Their paws are packed with nerves, letting them feel tiny vibrations in the ground. They sense distant thunder or tremors long before we do. This skill helped their ancestors survive in the wild. Even in your home, they can feel cars approaching or footsteps outside. The ground is like a giant drum, sending them constant updates. So, when your dog gets alert for no reason, they might be picking up on vibrations you can't feel. They're literally connected to the Earth's pulse. Your German Shepherd can literally smell your emotions. When you're stressed, scared, or happy, your body releases different hormones. These create subtle scent changes, chemosignals, that your dog instantly detects. Studies show dogs can sniff out stress or happiness from sweat samples alone. Combined with their body language reading, they get a full picture of your mood. That's why they comfort you before you even say a word. If you're anxious, your dog will feel it too. They're that connected. Their empathy is a superpower, but it's also a reminder to care for your own well-being. They feed off your energy, good or bad. So, your mood shapes their world too. It's a bond deeper than words. They're your emotional mirror. Your home is a hidden animal kingdom to your German Shepherd. Their super hearing and sense of smell reveal a world of critters, mice, squirrels, bats, you never notice. They hear high-pitched animal chatter and track tiny movements inside walls or on rooftops. Their hunting instincts kick in, even if it's just a mouse in the attic. They're always on guard, monitoring the secret wildlife around your home. That's why they're such great protectors. They sense intruders, animal or human, before you do. So when your dog is on high alert, trust their instincts. They're your personal wildlife detection system. Their world is never quiet. Your German Shepherd can predict the weather, no app needed. They sense distant thunder, feel ground vibrations, and notice drops in barometric pressure. They even smell changes in the air before a storm. All these cues tell them when weather is about to change. That's why dogs get anxious before storms. They're reacting to signals we miss. If your dog acts strange, check the forecast. They probably already know what's coming. Their senses combine to make them natural meteorologists. They're always a step ahead of the weather. Trust your dog's forecast. There you have it. 10 mind-blowing things your German Shepherd can sense that you can't. They live in a world richer and more detailed than we'll ever know. Next time your dog acts weird, remember, they're using their superpowers. Appreciate the hidden world they reveal and the bond you share. Share your stories in the comments and don't